Girls Can Read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I am bringing my November TBR. So because I completely suck at doing my TBR jar challenge and haven't actually completed any of the books from the TBR jar challenge, I haven't read any of them. Like the books that I've picked for each month, I haven't read any of them at all, so it's really bad. So I thought for the month of November I would punish myself by picking new books that go towards these challenges. I got them in my hand. I'm going to be reading out to you and sharing these books with you as well. And I also have a couple of other books that are going to be on the list as well, but I'm going to try and get as many of these read as possible. And if I fail to read them this month, then I'm going to be like reading them next month, or maybe like picking new things to go towards the challenge so that's a bit different for December, but I need to get around to reading them. So the first book that I'm going to share with you is a book that I actually pulled out of my TBR jar. I'm trying to pull one out each month now and actually use my jar for the first time. So the book that I pulled out is How Not to Fall in Love by Lisa Brown Roberts. So it's a young adult contemporary, quite summery, quite cute and sweet. And this I've had for like over a year now, so it's about time that I got around to reading this. My audiobook is Heir of Fire for this month, and this is by Sarah J Maas. I haven't read this book yet, so this isn't going to be a reread, but I'm excited that I'm going to be listening to this as well as reading this at the same time. I've been pulled out of it because of the fact that it's such a big book, but I'm now getting around to reading it because I've got the audiobook. I'm going to be listening to it, and I'm super excited to get around to reading the third book in the series. Now moving on to the books that are from the TBR jar challenge. So the first challenge is to read an old review book. So for this one, I have chosen The Beautiful and the Cursed. This is by Paige Morgan. This is the first book, and I believe it's a trilogy, and I've been told there's like a hot gargle in it. I do own all the books in this trilogy, and you know what, I'm in the mood for it. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna pick this one. The next challenge is to read a non-hyped book. So for that one, I chose Level 2 by Lenore Applehands. Now, I believe this was on my October TBR, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna put it on my November one as well. I will get this read. This was in one of my first book hauls of this channel, and I need to get around to reading this. The next challenge is to read a book that I've had for more than a year, and that being The Next Together by Lorena James. Now, I got this last year, so it's been a year, and I need to get around to reading it. I'm super excited about this one. A reincarnation romance, I need to read it. So the next one is to finish a series, so I thought, you know what, this can also go into like catching up to a series as well, because like a series isn't completed yet until the latest book is out, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna catch up by like finishing a series so that it's like up to date with the book. So the book I'm reading is Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Because I read the first book, this is the sequel, and then I'll be up to date with the series, so I would have like finished it in a way. I know I'm technically cheating with this one, but most of the series that I haven't really started yet, so, or I don't have the book in the series, like the next book in the series. So I thought, you know what, this way I can get this challenge completed and also get this book completed. This next challenge is to read a Colleen Hoover book. It's just one of my aims to read all of her books and be up to date with her books, and so the one that I picked is Confess, and I'm really excited to read this. I've really enjoyed and adored all of her books so far, so I'm excited for this one. These next two challenges are going to be going towards one book. The first challenge is to read a new release. So this is Replica by Lauren Oliver. This is her latest book. And the other challenge that's going to go towards it is to read a book with 500 or more pages. Now, I know that there's like two sides of this story, but when you add the pages up, it's more than 500 pages. You can tell by the size of it as well. So I thought, you know what, killing two birds with one stone, but at least I'm getting the challenge done. I'm getting a review book done for you guys so that I can do a book talk and that for you. I'm actually raring to read this, so this is probably going to be like one of my next reads of November. I'm definitely really excited about it. I'm just super pumped for it, and I'm looking forward to it. This next book is also going to go towards two challenges as well, the first of which is to read a standalone, and the second of which is to read a book with a white cover or spine, and that is I Was Here by Gail Forman, and I'm super excited to get around to reading this. I really want to, and as soon as like I picked out like it was like white cover and spine, I was like, you know what, this is the perfect book for it, and it's also a standalone. The next challenge is to read an adult book. So for this one I picked After You by Jojo Moyes, which is also the sequel to Me Before You. People keep telling me to read the sequel, that I'm gonna enjoy it just as much. So I'm like, okay. Some people are like a bit iffy about it. Some people are saying the first book is still better, but some people are saying like it's just as good, and some people, you know, just everybody has different opinions. So I'm excited to see what I think about it. I've recently rewatched the movie, so I'm kind of in the mood for this as well. The final challenge, guys, is to read a book that someone picks out for you. And so for this one, I am using my viewer's choice with the TBR challenge. So yeah, you guys have picked out my next read. I gave you 4 books to choose from, and you guys in the comments voted for the one that you wanted me to read and review for you. And the winner, I can reveal, is Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. This is the first book that is in the Waterfire saga. I'm so excited that you guys picked this, actually, because just mermaids, and I've had this for such a while, so I'm grateful that you guys did pick this for me to read. So definitely going to be reading this. And also, guys, I just want to share this with you. Like, come on, the font is blue. Like, the font is blue. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy awesome. So yeah, I'm excited. The final book that is going to be on my November TBR, I'm going to be reading alongside listening to the audio book of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So I'm going to be also reading the illustrated edition of Chamber of Secrets as well. And this hasn't long been out. I'm so excited to just read this along with listening to it. I know there's only like 2 editions out at the moment, but I'm excited to get this read, and then it can be on my shelf. But I need to read it. I need to experience the illustrations for myself, so that's why I'm doing it at the same time as well. But I'm excited all the same. These are all the books here that I've shared in today's video with you guys. If you have read any of these, then please let me know down below in the comments what you thought about them. Also, let me know what you are planning on reading in November down below as well. I'm going to put these down because these are really heavy, but oh my god, they're falling. Oh my god, they're falling. Please do give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video, and if there's any book reviews you would like me to do with these, then let me know below as well. But I'm trying to plan on doing like as many book reviews as I can on any of the books that I read, even if I don't like them or I love them. Like I'm planning on doing a video for each book that I read. So fingers crossed that I can do really well in November. I've nearly finished 2 books already, so I'll be off to a great start by finishing 2 books at the very first day of November, and that will just keep my motivation going. I'm also going to be doing like weekly vlog videos. Like, you'll receive like the whole vlog video on Sunday. I'm going to be vlogging morning and night, hopefully, of each day throughout the week, and then on Sunday you're going to get a joined video of my reading progress. Also, feel free to follow my Snapchat, KitKat1242, and my Twitter at KitKatsCanRead. Those are going to be like where I'm going to be closely updating what I'll be reading and how my reading's going and such. But thank you very much for watching my videos. Always, guys, keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!